Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming on this beautifully hot day. My name is Brian Scholl. It's spelled Brianscholl. I'm a fire inspector with the Phoenix Fire Department. We're here to talk about the dangers of fireworks. We're going to talk about what's legal and what's illegal, and dangers, even if it's permissible or is legal, you can buy it, they're still very dangerous, and we're going to kind of show you that kind of stuff first. First, I'd like to introduce Councilman Nowakowski. He's going to have a couple comments.
Thank you so much. You all smell like watermelon. As a father of 6 children, when they think of 4th of July, they think of fireworks and buying tons of fireworks. As a first responder, they think of danger, fire, and even death. For the past few weeks, we've seen fireworks sales in many of our neighborhood stores. People buying fireworks without knowing if they're legal or illegal to be used in the city of Phoenix. Lighting off fireworks within the city limits is a Class 1 misdemeanor, punishable by up to $2,500 and 6 months in jail. Experiencing fireworks in a safe environment by attending one of our city celebrations like Light Up the Sky in Maryville, which is happening July 1st, this Friday, from 6:30 to 9:30. Or even going to our fabulous 4th on the 4th of July, right there at Indian School Park, right on 3rd Street in Indian School. These events are offered to families the opportunity to watch fireworks in a safe and controlled environment. Please help us, as the City of Phoenix, as our firefighters, to educate people on the dangers of fireworks. Remember, if you can launch it into the air or explodes, it's probably illegal to be used here in the City of Phoenix. As a father, would you allow your kids to play with your barbecue grill? These sparklers are like 3 times hotter than a barbecue grill. So remember, if it launches into the air and explodes, it's probably illegal. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Kevin Foster. I'm Director of Burn Services at the Arizona Burn Center at Maricopa Integrated Health Systems. So I work in the Burn Center, and unfortunately, during this time of year, we see a number of injuries that happen as a result of fireworks use and abuse. And some of these injuries are fairly minor, and some of these injuries can be absolutely devastating. It is important to realize that anything that catches on fire, anything that burns, anything that explodes or pops has the potential for causing serious damage. And we at the Burn Center strongly recommend that you don't use fireworks, that you don't set them off. Now, some of the fireworks are legal, but that doesn't mean that they're safe. And the safety parameters that go into their manufacture are not always up to par to what we are used to here in our community. So we encourage you to be very, very careful with fireworks. Preferably don't use them. If you have to use them in a safe environment with adult supervision, and don't let kids participate with that. Just remember that all it takes is one split second, and a life can be changed forever. And we really encourage you to be safe and to celebrate our nation's independence happily, safely, but hopefully without the use of fireworks. Thank you very much. Yes?
What kind of injuries are we talking about that you see, like, from fireworks?
So we see a couple of different types of injuries. The most common type that we see are burn injuries from hot stuff. Sparklers dripping onto hands, fireworks exploding near faces, near hands, and then we also see explosive injuries from high percussive type fireworks injuries. And unfortunately, we also see injuries where clothing or the environment catches on fire, and that imposes an additional flame injury on top of those injuries. So, and as I said, our injuries may be very minor. It may be just a little burn on the tip of the finger, or they can be devastating with burns over 80% of a person's total body surface area. So it really varies. Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about the dangers of both legal and illegal fireworks, and then we'll start doing the demonstration. I'll make sure I give you guys plenty of times to change your cameras to make sure that you guys get the best shot possible. So the 4th of July is almost here, and to many people that means fireworks. The Phoenix Fire Department urges all residents to not use fireworks, even the permissible ones. We already heard about the dangers of the injuries you can get. You can lose a finger, you can lose your vision, lose your hearing by just using fireworks. Fireworks are not for amateurs. Leave it to the professionals. We have 12 great shows this year. They start on Friday the 1st and they go through the 4th. So there's plenty of time to go watch professional fireworks and be safe, and that's what we're trying to urge this season. Now we realize some residents are going to choose to use fireworks. We want to make sure they understand what is permissible and what is illegal to use. If you go to our website, which is phoenix.gov/fire/prevention, and click on the fireworks banner, it has a great picture of what's legal and what's illegal. Good rule of thumb, if it goes up in the air or explodes, it's most likely illegal. Illegal fireworks are firecrackers, bottle rockets, Roman candles, those type items. Permissible fireworks are what you're seeing in the store right now. Ground sparklers, ground spinners, stuff that stays on the ground. Most likely we've been through most stores in the city of Phoenix and made sure what they're selling is permissible. So if you want to use permissible fireworks, now we're going to start demonstrating how to safely use permissible fireworks. Remember, if you're going to use permissible, make sure you know what's permissible and what's not. Do not let children use fireworks. Place the firework on the ground or in the dirt. Make sure there's nobody around. Make sure you're not near the house or any kind of combustible debris. And when you light it, make sure you have a bucket of water nearby in case something were to go wrong, or have a hose ready to go in case something were to catch fire. Never put a body part over the fireworks in case it were to go off all of a sudden. And try to use a long lighter to light it. So this is going to be a permissible firework that he's going to light off right now. As you see with permissible fireworks, it stays on the ground. It does shoot sparks in the air, and those sparks are very hot. If those sparks were to go into some dry brush, they can easily catch that dry brush on fire and then extend to your house. So that is a permissible fireworks. If for some reason when you light that permissible firework and it doesn't actually work, you're going to leave it alone for 20 minutes. Don't go near it. After 20 minutes, then you're going to throw it in your bucket of water that you have nearby. Okay, so this is demonstrating what would happen if the permissible firework actually go off in your lap or near your face. So imagine you're sitting there and all of these flaming sparks are coming at you, getting in your eyes, getting on your skin. The burn injuries, loss of vision, permanent scarring can result from this. And this is the dangers that we want to make sure everyone's aware of. So sparklers are a big hit with kids, but sparklers are very dangerous. Sparklers can get up to 1,200 degrees. So if that sparkler were to touch your skin, it's instant burns. So that's why we're going to have some good safety tips for if you're actually going to allow someone to use sparklers. First, you have to use sparklers under direct adult supervision. Never hand a lit sparkler to anybody. The way you want to light it is you want to extend it away from your body and then light the tip. Once the sparkler is lit, you want to keep it away from your body and away from your clothes. That's 1,200 degrees right there. Easily burn you. If it were to drop in dry brush, easily catch that dry brush on fire, which once again can extend to your house. One of the dangers of fireworks, permissible or not permissible, is they're very unpredictable. Even sparklers, they're difficult to light. And now what we're going to try to show you is if that sparkler were to touch your hand, this is the type of burns that you could assume are going to happen. Burn injuries to the feet are very common with sparklers. So when you're using sparklers, make sure you're wearing closed-toed shoes. No flip-flops, no sandals, because those sparks are coming down onto your feet. Once the sparkler is done, you're going to throw it in the bucket of water that you have and make sure it's safe. Next, we're going to talk about illegal fireworks. Illegal fireworks are not only against the law to have or to use, but they're also very dangerous and very unpredictable. Today, we're going to show you the sheer power of fireworks. If the illegal firework goes off in your hand or goes off near you, this is the injuries that you can expect. We're only doing this to show you how dangerous these are. The person that's going to be lighting the illegal fireworks for us is going to be in full firefighter turnout gear in case something does happen, because they are so unpredictable. So the first thing we're going to do is show what happens if a firework goes off in the hand. So once again, what we're going to try to show here is this is what happens if illegal fireworks goes off in your hand. Everybody ready? Everyone ready? All right, Steve, whenever you're ready.
Find out here as we're watching.
All right, so this is what we're trying to demonstrate here is if you're not paying attention or you're playing around and you're using illegal fireworks, this is what could happen if the Roman candle goes off in your hand and goes towards your face. So when we're demonstrating this, I want you guys to think about this is what would happen if I was holding this and it went off quickly, or if it just happened to someone lighted nearby me and it goes off. All right, so that pretty much concludes our press event talking about fireworks. We have a lot of information on the website, phoenix.gov/fire/prevention. Go there, there's great information, what's legal, what's not legal, all the safety tips that you need, and all the dangers of fireworks.